Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle and here we go. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And he's picked it up out wide. Modric. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rafinha, an instinctive delivery. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And he's found the net! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rudiger. And it's Kimmich. And here's Immobile. Looking for options for movement. Modric! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're back on the ball again.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Bernardo Silva. Rafinha. Pass is just off target. Kimmich. Rafinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Immobile. Shot, surely! It's in! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
the most accurate pass. Casemiro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bernardo Silva, Rafinha. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Neymar. Casemiro. Rudiger. That's a little off target. Rudiger makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foot in. Kimmich. And it's Hakimi. Now Modric. Immobile.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
João Neves gets over and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so we're off again. Modric. Hernandez. Casemiro. And it's Modric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Rafael Leao.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rafael Leao is flagged offside. Now it's Immobile. Raya clears. And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Rafinha. Gonzalo Ramos. He's got away. Very nicely done. And he whips it. He's rising! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos gets on his bike and on the move. 60 minutes played. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's quick to return it. Shot could be on. Space for him to turn and look, and it's Kimmich. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Casemiro. This is a promising build-up. Hakimi, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's Hakimi. Kimmich. Bergkamp. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hernandez. And it's Bergkamp. It's Kimmich. Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! It is feisty, frenetic, frantic, and the fortunes have flipped. They want this. They really want it.
Well, talk about how to step things up. It's a wonderful, wonderful effort.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out...
Can he finish? Well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedro Porro just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rafinha. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where it came from. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bernardo Silva.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Played out towards the right wing. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Crosses it in, and he's following up! Bergkamp. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Barcola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's gone for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Immobile. Thinks about the shot. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi. That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And there's his goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Yamal. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hakimi. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Kaut. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Modric. That's going wide left. Hernandez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Immobile. And this is Neymar.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cout is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Bastoni, Yamal, and it's Pedri. Now Timber, looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Rudiger, tidy with his distribution. And here's Del Piero. Count! Marvellous goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid with the lead. Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Modric.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. Modric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona looking to get level. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
El ganador de la camiseta oficial del equipo que sorteamos hoy será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kimmich does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's come to nothing. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. Messi. Tchouaméni. And that was asking for too much. Casemiro. Immobile. Now it's Kimmich. Over to the right flank. Gnabry. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Tielemans. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Torres. Oh, and Torres! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
He's picked his way through. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And this is Torres. Swung over.
La asistencia a este partido.
So we've reached the hour mark.
559
It's Timber.
espectadores.
Great defending, strong and determined. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. Big chance! Tries one from range. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And it's Kimmich. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Can he get onto this? Kimmich. Modric. And it's Casemiro. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar! Yamal. And it's Kimmich.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Azar. Looking for options for movement. Modric. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And it's Gnabry. Modric. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Great chance here to level it up.
Neymar. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por...
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 95.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Torres. Kimpembe wins the duel this time.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's a really well-measured ball. Tielemans. Messi. Looking to play him in. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
That has been cut short. Nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his move.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bergkamp. Looking for the run, and this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Kimmich. That has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Searching pass he's played there. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Bergkamp shifted it to the flank. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Adams gets a foot in here. And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Perez. Oh, no joy this time. It's just beyond his reach. Bastoni plays it long. Bergkamp.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Immobile.
Immobile really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hernandez. And here's Immobile. Cristiano Ronaldo, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. And now the breakaway. Alaba. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. That's going wide left. Kimmich. Hernandez. Now who's going to be first to this? It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he was quick to react. He's in one-on-one. And Batistuta! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He has found the way through. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bergkamp. Hernandez.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Bergkamp. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that.
And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Kimmich. Hernandez. And it's Bergkamp. And it's Kimmich. Applies the finish! Quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a sharp pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to pass it through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. Bergkamp. And Casemiro. Oh, Bergkamp! And the ball's come loose here. Rafinha puts a cross in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And that's been won straight back. Over to the right flank. That's a shade optimistic. Bergkamp. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Batistuta.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That is header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And he's managed to get free. That's been slipped through. Oh, well played, well played. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Madrid benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Kimmich, Casemiro, and it's Messi. Bastoni cuts it out. Hernandez, Messi. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. This is Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It is! He's put it wide. Hakimi. It's Kimmich. And it's Messi. Bastoni. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here it is. There's the header! Just eases him off the ball. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kimmich. Now it's Immobile. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He has found the way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Zaire Emery, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foot in. He is through here. A header! Now who's going to be... And again! But he's left disappointed. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Modric. And Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Modric. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Haaland. Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. Modric. Oh, read. Nice interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Casemiro. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Modric. And he's in on goal! Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Albert Ferrer. Rice. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Van Dijk. Rudiger. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kimmich. Stood up well to him there. Haaland receives it in at Haaland. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute at a
That
time.
is lovely. Dembele. Showing good feet. Aimed at the far side.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execute...
So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk. Casemiro. That's Rudiger. Casemiro. Looking to play him in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cucurella. And it's Rice. Messi. And it's Casemiro. Modric. That's destined for the flank. Nicely aimed pass. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Pinches it off him. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get it through? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he is deftly away. Oh, oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's picked his way through. It's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 41, Rice. Number 20, Barcola. Coming on the
It's
field.
not an especially good
number
pass, that.
8, Kadri.
Well, the idea was a good
Number
one.
18,
The execution of it,
Mbappe.
not quite so.
Substitutions
Clearly
taking
is
place.
miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. Dembele ventures forward. Cucurella. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hoisted in. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Modric. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Modric. Casemiro. Now it's Neymar. And it's Hernandez. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zaire Emery makes a move down the right. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business,
Substitution
doesn't
in
he
progress.
just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's in a great position here. Now it's Modric. That's very neat. Zaire Emery going forward. Now it's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's off target.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
now we're going to get
3,
those changes we have been
Xabi
expecting.
Alonso. Number 5, Messi. Number 22,
Kimmich.
Dembele.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. He's Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich goes short. Backward it goes. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rudiger makes the interception. Hernandez. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely aimed pass. Rafinha. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here! That's a good ball out wide. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Rudiger does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. It's a good run down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Barcelona have their second corner now. Kimmich with the short one. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Hernandez. And this is Modric. Now, can he find a finish? Kubasi. Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played right into his path.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Ball's gone out of play. Tries one from range. Hazard! The man's a genius! About as smooth as it gets. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Rudiger. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Hakimi. Referee's given a throw. Rafinha. Hakimi. Van Dijk. And it's Modric. And here's Immobile. Immobile! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Modric. And it's Kimmich. And the through ball. Rafinha! Bellingham gets it clear. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. Modric. Raya claims comfortable. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bellingham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Hakimi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hakimi. He's having a shot! He's having a hit! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 2.
So right back into the action.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now Modric. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kimmich. And it's Hakimi. And Rafinha. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Great vision. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Quality ball. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. And that pass is... and it's been given away. And it's been played through. Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tries to play it through. 60 minutes played. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
David actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. And they've been given a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's in a great position. Chance to shoot! Of course! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, such a... It's Immobile! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Sabani. More and more pressure. Oh no, this does not look good. Gnabry! Oh, what has happened? And the shot! And he makes no mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Immobile! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, what about it? Barcelona are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Kimmich plays it short. Goes to finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Hakan